Hi, and welcome to Students First, a program of the Rochester City School District. I'm Tom Petronio, Communications Director for the City School District, and your host for Students First. With a new season of American Idol capturing the nation's attention, we here at Students First thought we'd take a look at a local singer who's making some waves of her own. She's a senior at School of the Arts. She's sung live with Celine Dion and performed the national anthem on national television, and she can be heard singing her own songs on WDKX radio. Her name is Damaris Rivera, and we're talking to her today. Damaris, thank you for being here at Students First.
Thank you for having me.
I'd like to begin by hearing the wonderful story about singing the national anthem on national television. Can you tell me how that happened?
I sent a video and a CD to the 76ers in Philadelphia. And then after a couple months, they called me and asked me to come down and sing the national anthem for the 76ers and Magic's game. So I went down in November and I sang it, and there was 16,000 people there, plus the TV viewers, and it was just a great experience for me.
Wow. Now you are 17 years old?
Yes.
How did that feel, singing in front of that many people?
It was overwhelming, but I really controlled myself and I did a wonderful job.
Excellent. I'm sure you did. That must have been thrilling. That's a long way from starting out as a child singer. Tell us how you did start out and how you kind of got on the route to pursuing singing.
Well, I started singing at Corpus Christi Church when I was 6 years old, and after that I started competing nationally and regionally at Star Power dance competitions in the vocal category, and I did that for a long time, and then I started in the community doing things for the mayor and all over, and started getting my name out.
And some TV commercials came along the way as well, correct?
Yes, I did a Bose commercial, and that was, I did that in Boston when I was about 9 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
And obviously that was a paying professional job, when did you sort of get the feeling that that was definitely the direction you were going to head in?
I think from when I started, when I was 6 years old, I just knew that was what I wanted to do. It was my purpose. Music has always been a part of my life, and I think when I started singing in church, I just knew it was, that was what I was going to do.
You performed quite a bit around Rochester. You mentioned some community events for the mayor and things like that. Where are some of the other places that local people may have seen or heard you?
Spiritus Christi Church, at School of the Arts, and right now I am in the musical Seussical, the musical, at Nazareth College, and I played the Sour Kangaroo. So.
And that's based on Dr. Seuss characters?
Yes.
And it's a production of Rochester Children's Theater?
Yes.
How's that been going for you?
It's a lot of fun. My character is a lot of fun too. She's like an Aretha Franklin character.
Really?
And she has a lot of attitude, and it's like totally opposite of me, so it's a lot of fun to play that character.
That's neat. And the audiences, I understand, have been packing the house for Seussical?
Yeah.
That's really cool. A couple of famous performers that came to town that you've been on stage with. Tell us about appearing with Celine Dion and Barry Manilow at different times.
Celine Dion has always been my idol as a singer. And I won Sing Like Celine Dion contest.
Really?
And that's when I met her the first time, and I sang for her there. And then I met her again at the Larry King Cardiac Foundation dinner, and I met her there.
And where was that?
That was in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
And then Barry Manilow, when he came to Finger Lakes, I sang in his choir, his backup choir.
Did you audition for that? How did that?
Actually, that was through School of the Arts.
Really?
Yeah, it was a select group of people.
And were you on stage quite a bit with him during that performance?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And what else have you done at School of the Arts?
I've done Soda Singers, and I did Cinderella, but mostly I've done stuff outside of school.
Okay. How has the School of the Arts experience helped you as you pursue a singing career? You've been there since sixth grade?
Sixth grade, yeah. I think it's helped me because it's not like a normal school. It gives me opportunities to do training my voice and learning how to read music and stuff, and I didn't have to go outside of school to learn that. It was right there, and it just, I could work on my academics and still have that,
So all of your formal music training has been through School of the Arts. The rest
yeah.
was just picked up naturally through choir and things like that. Pretty amazing. There was a film that premiered last year that you had a part in. What can you tell me about that?
The movie is entitled Proud, and it's sponsored by Tommy Hilfiger, and it's a story based on the African American soldiers in World War II on the USS Mason. And I sang in the church scene where the soldiers are leaving. Before they leave, they're at church, and I sing America the Beautiful.
Wonderful. And that film had its premiere at the High Falls Film
Film
Festival here in
Festival, yeah.
Rochester just in 2004.
Yes.
That's great. People can be on the lookout for that. Other avenues that you've taken this talent, recording. You've done some recordings. Your music's been on DKX and WITR. Tell me a little bit about the recording experience and how those songs have been doing for you.
Well, I haven't been recording as much as I've been performing. So I first met Paul Boutte when he came to conduct my church choir. And that's how I started getting involved with Rock Music Group. And they're a production company that's worked with me and produced my music. And that's how I have songs on the radio because of them.
Okay. And the first one that really was significant for you was called You Made Me Love You.
Yes.
And now you've got a current single out called Baby Boo featuring Sincere.
Yeah.
And people can hear that currently on the air, correct?
Yes.
That's terrific. It sounds like a busy life that you've got. You're doing school, you're performing, you're pursuing a career. How do you keep the balance, and how do you keep the good grades up that I know you're achieving at School of the Arts?
I think I just stay focused. I don't let all the stress and me being tired get to me. I work with it. I also work too.
Wow.
So I just juggle my time, and I make sure that I get everything in. My education is the most important thing to me, so I always make sure that that's done.
And you're planning to continue your education after graduation from School of the Arts, correct?
Yes.
What do you think you're going to be doing then?
Well, I hope to pursue my singing career, but I don't want to wait my whole life for that if it doesn't happen. I want to make sure that I worry about my future. I'm going to apply to some colleges, so we'll see what happens, and I'll be going to college if nothing else happens.
It sounds like it's going to be a bright future, whichever direction it takes you in.
Thank you.
And I'm sure the music is always going to be a part of your life, whether it's in a professional way or not.
Yeah.
Well, would you honor us here at Students First with a song?
Sure.
All right. We're going to bring Damaris Rivera on stage for her debut performance here on Students First, singing her single, Let Me Be Your Angel.